Hey guys, what's up? It's xZap here, and welcome back to another Hypixel SkyBlock video. So today we have a bit of an exciting video. We are going to be talking about the aspect of the dragons. Now, before I get into this video, there is one thing I want to say really quick, and that is that in case you guys don't know, I do have a Discord server. I'm looking to get some more members in there, so if you haven't joined yet, I do recommend doing so. We have nice and helpful staff, and I announce all my streams and videos and stuff there, so it's a good place to be if you want to stay updated with me. So yeah, link to join that will be in the description. Alright, so huge shout out to Blueborn for letting me borrow his aspect of the dragons. Unfortunately, this isn't mine yet. We'll get one eventually, boys, don't worry. Anyways, I want you guys to keep in mind for this video a couple things. First of all, this is a maxed out aspect of the dragons. Besides, the only enchant it doesn't have is telekinesis. And then as far as the reforge goes, it has spicy, which is a good reforge as well. But as far as the base damage goes, like if it didn't have any enchantments or anything, the base stats are 225 damage, 100 strength, and plus 50% crit damage. So it's definitely a good sword. Now I want to get into testing it out really quick, and then after that I'm going to explain how to actually get the sword. I'm also going to give you a strategy for trying to get it. And so one thing to note before I actually test this out is that my strength, crit chance, and crit damage are, I'm pretty sure they're lower than a lot of people's are. The reason for the strength part at least, is I have not done most of the fairy souls yet. So that's something I still need to work on. My strength would be higher if I had, but as of now, most of you are probably going to be doing more damage with the sword than I do. Alright, so I did use the sword a little bit already, and I kind of have an idea of how much damage I'm going to do. But we'll try to get exact numbers for you here, so let's test this out. Okay, so 62, I think it was 27 crit. Although it seems to be varying a little bit, because that time I did about 5,000. And the regular hits seem to be about 2,300, 2,500 on that one. So it does seem to vary a little bit for some reason. I don't know if that has to do with the sword or something else. That's just something that happens here in the end. I haven't noticed it if it does. But yeah, the damage is varying a little bit, but it seems to be somewhere between 5 and 6,000 for a crit, and then about 23 to 2,500 for a non-crit. And again, this is just for me. It's going to be different for a lot of you guys, because most of you will probably have a higher strength as well as higher crit chance and crit damage percentages than I do. So just keep that in mind as well. And now one thing I haven't mentioned yet is the actual ability of the sword. So the ability is called Dragon Rage, and all monsters in front of you take 700 damage, and they take a large amount of knockbacks. So the mana cost for this is 100, and the cooldown is 5 seconds as well. So as far as the ability's damage go, I'm guessing it's not going to be very good here in the end. But if you are in the overworld, most things have under 700 health, so it would be good there. But as far as here, it's not going to do much except knock them back. But let me just try it out really quick here. I didn't even see it move, but I did see the damage. Let's try this again once I get my mana back. Okay, so I decided to actually put my magma armor on just for testing this ability, since it actually has so much mana. That way I'll be able to do it a few times here. So let's try this out. Okay, nothing. Maybe I wasn't close enough. It's on cooldown for -4 seconds. What? Excuse me? Okay, there. It worked that time. Okay, so yeah, I did the damage. Again, it's not helping much here, but it does knock them back pretty far. You saw it that time. Alright, so now that I showed you guys the stats of this sword, let's actually show you how to get it. Alright, so the way that you're gonna actually get this sword is from the dragon. So when a dragon is spawned, the more damage you do to it, the better loot you're gonna get. You can get things like pieces of the dragon armor, you can get fragments, ender pearls, or you can just actually get the sword. Now the sword is a very rare drop. I'm pretty sure it's the rarest drop you can get from one of the dragons. So yeah, the more damage you do, the better chance you'll have. Which is why you definitely want to make sure that you have a good bow. The main bow you're going to want to go for is a Runin's bow, like I have here. That's what's going to do the most damage, so I would definitely go for that. You could either grind to get one, or you could just straight up buy it off the auction house. Whatever works for you. So then once you have a bow, you're going to want to try to start grinding to get some eyes. The more eyes you place as well, the better chance you have of getting good loot. Some people say it's not true, but I'm pretty sure at this point, I'm about 99.9% sure at this point that it is true, that you get better loot that way. But you don't want to just like grind and be able to place all the eyes. So the amount of eyes I would try to grind out before summoning one yourself would be probably about 4. 4 is about the most efficient number I've heard, as far as like your chances of getting good loot and not wasting eyes. So yeah, you're gonna want to try to grind out until you get about 4 eyes. I mean, you could maybe go with 3 if you wanted, but 4 is better. And so let me actually, I do know a way that is good for grinding out eyes. It's easier to do with a partner, but if you're alone, it's still possible. So the way that my strategy for actually getting the summoning eyes and grinding them to be able to get 4 to place there is, well, basically you're going to need some ender pearls. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to come to this area here, because in this area you can stand up here, but the zealots can't really get to you, so you can just stand here and use it as a spot to kill them. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to throw a bunch of ender pearls up into the air. Probably like 1 or 2 stacks is good. And then if you're alone, you're going to try to get out before you die on one of these. There we go. Okay, so I got out. See, now I have all these endermen aggroed on me. So what I'm going to try to do now is I'm going to try to get back up there. Yeah, they're still chasing. And then, see, now I just have easy kills on all these zealots. And this is a great way to grind it. The problem is, though, a lot of times people will come in and start killing them and taking it from you, which it's very annoying when people do that, but you kind of just have to deal with it. So yeah, you're just gonna want to keep doing that like a bunch of times until you eventually get an eye. And again, it's easier with a partner because then one of you can just die and then the other one can just stay here and start killing them while the other one comes back. But yeah, so yeah, you just want to keep doing that and you'll eventually get some eyes. Again, it's obviously a grind, it's gonna take a while, but you will get some eyes this way. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. Hopefully you guys did enjoy or find it useful. If you did, please leave a like and consider subscribing if you're new to the channel. I've been doing daily skyblock videos as well as streams at the moment, so hopefully we can keep that streak up. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.
I don't believe in destiny, I just do what's best for me. Don't listen to my enemies, they're just full of jealousy. Yeah, this legacy, you gon' see what's left of me. You gon' see success in me, you ain't seen the rest of me. I just wanna be the best at what I know, better than the rest, just watch me grow. Put me to the test and watch me go.